Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if this goes live on Facebook. There we are. Good morning. So excited. So comment on Facebook. I'm learning how this all works. And I know my light's not perfect and all that stuff, but I'm going to get it. Awesome. So glad that you guys are here. So I wanted to do some fun things for you guys this morning. Don't have everything quite the way that I want it, but this is StreamYard and we are seeing it over. And I also, oh, it's echoey. Yikes. Okay, pause. I'm going to have to go get earphones. Give me a second. Hold on a minute. So bear with me. Pause. Okay, y'all see me, but I'm echoey. So I got to run upstairs. So be right back. Let everybody know I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, I'm coming. Sorry, everybody. I was running. Hold on. All right, let me see how to plug it in this laptop. Yikes. All right, undo this. Is that better? Good morning. Okay. Woo, getting a little run in. Well, I'm super excited. I was supposed to have recognition done this morning. I don't know what happened. I know there's a lot of craziness on my assistant's part because she's got homeschooling for 2 kids and all kinds of stuff going on. So I hope to have that to you later this morning, but I'm just super excited about our beach retreat. I'm super excited about our top 5 for, let me get that out of your way. Geez, sorry. Top 5 for our, what can I do with that? There. All right. Yeah, we'll be better. That's why I wanted to do it here because tonight it's going to be really cool. I was doing some research last night, watching some training with this. And good morning, everybody. So it's going to be really fun because what I wanted to do, I thought about this as I was getting ready, but I just didn't have enough time, is to have the promotions pop up on the screen for you. You can do that. So I'm going to give you an example right here. Let's see, screen share and screen share. So now you can see my screen, but you can bring like this on as a Hydra session, I think. Let's see if that's there. Oh, well, I don't have that document open, but it's there. Anyway, you can, screen share was canceled. It'll be better, I promise. And we won't need a lot for tonight, but it'll be really awesome to be able to pop those things on there. And especially for our presentations when we're sharing product with people and so forth. So I do have one recognition was done, and that is congratulations. You guys saw that to Mary Beth Doolin for completing her interview challenge, since she was the only one who did it for this past month. And I'm not here to beat anybody up. Sometimes I know it was a month where we all had to shift, and that's what we're going to be talking about this morning, how we shift and how we lead. And so Mary Beth will get a different prize for doing the same thing again. And yes, congratulations. So we're going to do it again. And I put that out for you guys yesterday. We also are going to, of course, we've got the beach retreat, but I want you guys to see where your numbers are at, see how many seminar qualified you have as of March 1st, going through the end of June. And it's just been a really interesting time to shift. So I want to just go take a quick minute and, share with you guys we've got Audacious April. So unit size 50 and under, this is what I have to do from last month. And I would have done it, but I guess she just didn't get to it. As I was preparing for training, one of the things was, what are you going to do when you have more time? What do you want to do now that you have more time on your hands? And I was like, gosh, I have not had more time on my hands. Yesterday was like, literally, I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock. I mean, craziness, right? And it just, with those links that I did that were bad, they weren't bad, but if you do decide to use StreamYard, it's just such a cool tool. And I know as I get more and more into it, it's going to be cooler and cooler. And so you see how we're streaming to our Facebook group. I did buy, so you see our little emblem up there, our little mascot branding in our upper right-hand corner. You can change it. It just has so many options, but I'm going to just put it here for you on my phone. You can go right to your Voxer in Audacious April. So if your unit size is 50 and under, complete 5,000 and have 5 new people. So if you didn't have 5 or more people, then you didn't qualify for last month for anyone. But I know we had units that had 6 or more, unit size of 51 to 99 or unit size of 100. And so look at that, gorgeous earrings for this month. Also, Fearless Area promotion. This is for everybody. So make sure your people know you can throw it out and spin it as your national is throwing us a prize. I want you to get it. Let's ramp up some recruiting promotions, tying recruiting, watching the videos into your streaming. That's always a fabulous idea. Here's the interview challenge. So this is our Voxer group that I'm doing. So normally if I had them on my computer, I could pop them up for you, which is really cool. And then we of course have our Peek into Pink per your request. So I hope that you are promoting that. I'm going to do a noon and a happy hour 6 p.m. I didn't want to do 5 p.m. because some people are just getting done with work or it's running over. I know one of my customers I saw the other day, she said, oh my gosh, I'm working more than I did when I was driving into DC. I made a delivery to her. We did, Joe and I, the other day, curbside delivery. And she says, they think I'm on call 24/7. So everybody's a little bit different. And we're going to talk about some of those things today. So we're jazzed and excited. It's allowed us to, I think new thoughts, do things differently. But I'm asking you, keep your promotions in front of you. Where are you? Write this down. Where are you for the National Court of Sharing right now? Are you, what are your numbers? Where are you for the National Court of Sales? Where are your numbers? Guys, sales for directors can come really easy, but sharing takes focus. And every single director should be in the national court. And I hate to should, but with 2 double credit months, there's no reason everybody should not be getting a B. Seriously, getting a B. No matter where you're at, really striving for that and taking it to a whole new level. But knowing your numbers, where are your people's wins at? It is now, and something really cool, I'm going to have to tell you guys about this. So it's the 7th. So we have a few more weeks in the month of April, and we're probably going to still be in this quarantine because, even if they got a cure for it right now, they'd have to get all the vaccines out, etc. So we're kind of, now that I've got everything set up for the month, that was the hard work. And that was honestly days of hard work, figuring everything out, and doing a new venue and all of that, a new platform. But I really think that you'll be pleased and excited about the changes that we have. Tonight, there is going to be a pink moon at 8:30. So that's going to be, I'm going to let Tina know that we've all got to take a pause and look at the pink moon because it's a pink moon. And that's going to be when the moon is the largest, and it's going to be at 8:30 tonight. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to double check and make sure it's 8:30 our time to enjoy that. So really fun. So thank you for the kudos. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. When you guys say, hey, I enjoyed that or whatever, it does mean a lot. One of the things that I want to add to my lineup when we do our streams for our customers, for our sessions, and I sent you guys, I'm just going to reiterate it again because some things get lost different places. I sent you guys an email yesterday that had the links and the things that I'm doing for my unit and for some other people that wanted to tag on. Anyone's welcome to tag on. I know a lot of you, Jen and her directors have plugged into her stuff. That's totally cool. Just want to make sure that you're plugged in and that you're also creating your own that you can pop on. We've decided to take this space because I've got the window behind me today. See, that might glare, so I'm not sure. But I didn't give myself enough time to get down here and be on because my ring's here, but I'm not using the ring because I have to be on a laptop for StreamYard. So I'll get things set up and perfect for tonight. But we're just setting this up as a studio down here. So the light can be here, the products are here and so forth. But one of the things is remember to offer a coffee credit, a discount off of their purchase by listening about the opportunity and having a conversation with you. This could be a really fun thing. Let me just adjust that a little. This could be a really fun thing that you do with your unit to offer that credit off of their purchase when they listen, or giving them a gift card for listening, however you want to do that. Coffee credit. We're having coffee today. And where did I leave it? I got to go get my coffee. Hold on one second. Hold on. That's crazy. I need to have an assistant to go get my coffee. Oh, wait, we have to do social distancing. All right, we'll do it together. I left it over here because we got to have Boss Babe coffee. Oh my God, there's a big fly in it. I guess I'm not. Well, when things go wrong, and they sometimes do. I'd rather that fly be in there because he was over here before we started and it was awful. It was just awful. It's amazing what light will do. Okay. So just knowing your promotions, what's your schedule lineup? I know we're going live Thursdays. I've got a Monday. We're doing our peek into pink on that Wednesday. So it's just going to be super awesome fun. We moved our time back to 7 and moved our time back to 7 so that we had more time to close. And of course, peek into pink is going to be 6. So it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about how to work through in this crisis and how things can make us kind of shut down or how things can make us move forward. I am seeing a difference. And I'm going to ask you guys, if I haven't talked to you recently, would you just give me a box so we can start a conversation to just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my vibe. This is what's going on. This is where I'm good. This is where I'm frustrated. And let's just start a conversation. I'm trying to reach out to all of my unit members, which I did. It's crazy. Anybody else feel like this? So I got like 150 people in my unit and sent a Sly broadcast last week, sent a text, emails, and just, you got this handful of people that step up. So I just wanted to call live and just say, hey, how are you, etc. So I started doing that yesterday, but then, just getting everything set up and out correctly the way that we wanted to, and the mailings out for Thursday's facials. It just, was that a question, Mary Beth? Coffee credit? Kind of put something there if that's a question. So, yeah, Heather, get me some new decaf coffee. That is right. Thank you for looking out for me. I don't know who that is because it says Facebook user. So I can't tell. That's really weird. Who is that Facebook user who told me to get Heather coffee? Yes. Okay. So the question, Mary Beth, is coffee. So they could get a coffee credit, meaning let's have coffee, online coffee, or your beverage of choice. I want to talk to you about the opportunity. Watch a video, have a conversation, and watch up. Oh, it's Terry. Okay. Interesting. So then they're going to get a credit for having coffee with you, a credit off their order, a credit. And you could use that if you're doing a live today, you could do that off of their purchase that day, or say, you know what, I would love to give you a credit towards your next purchase for sharing with me, listening with me and giving you my opinion. It's just a cute little thing that I came across, coffee credit. Okay. So we're going to talk about crisis leadership. And one of the things about it is it moves us. So this is a crisis that we're in across our world, in our business. And I'm so grateful that we can continue to work our businesses, but we've really had to shift in a different direction. Some of the directors that I am working, that I've communicated with, or that have communicated with me, I see a big change in. And one of them I see a big change in is my own daughter. Heather is selling product every single day. I mean, it is so much fun to watch her because I love to sell product that way too. And it's so cool to watch her. She's on doing lives with people, getting product on the face, putting samples in the mail. It's just awesome. I think for the first time ever, she said to me a couple days ago, she goes, I cannot right now. I am swamped. And so that is so cool. So does it move us? It's going to move us one way or the other. It's going to move us forward or it's going to move us back. So we will always be different after this crisis. I cannot say that I am grateful, but I'm grateful for for this crisis, but I'm grateful of what it has done for our business because it has revolutionized our business. A business that maybe to some people wasn't current, doing the things that some of these other businesses were or are doing. So we're now doing it. We're now shaking it up, making it happen. And I am so grateful for that. You guys that were at Jumpstart knew the conversation that we had there and about going Facebook Live and Facebook automated and all of those things. So I just love the way that we're doing it. I love that it's on the face. I love that in some of these things we're doing samples. So I'm really excited about it. As you schedule things, look at the schedule that I sent because on Thursdays, so we're doing Hydra Session this week, then we're doing Miracle Set, Hydra Session, Miracle Set. Okay. If you want to at all be a part of that, you can't just send it out to your unit. If you want to be a part of that, you need to let me know because I have a drop down bar for who the director is and all that fun, good stuff. I have worked very diligently, as you can hear, in all of this and making it all work. Let me make sure. Okay, I saw something pop up on my phone. I wanted to make sure it wasn't you guys. So, so that's number one. Number two is I'm doing, I think it's the 19th. So we've got next Wednesday is Peek into Pink, and the following Monday, I think it's the 19th, is 17th, 19th. I'm not looking at a calendar, is going to be another color night, shake up your makeup, like we just did. And I think we had a lot of sales and a lot of good results, recruiting and so forth from that. So if you guys want to join in on that, you could watch it. So I think I'm going to YouTube it to our group that we already have created. So Jen and I had talked about that and she was okay with that anybody could watch it. So it'll be in there. So you don't have to do anything different. But I had reached out, everybody kind of said, hey, this is what I want to do. Yes, I want to be a part, or they didn't respond. So I took that as a no. Okay. So crisis leadership moves us forward or back. We will be different as a result for this. It's a positive movement or a negative movement. We said that from day one. So there are going to be people that said, oh, that Corona, it killed my business. Or, oh, that Corona, it grew my business. Or, oh, that Corona, we learned to work differently through that business. Am I doing better, than you were? Usually at first, we're all like, and I know that we've seen our consultants do that too. Like, but I know I'm calling a lot of people that don't do anything in their business anyway. They're just ordering product from themselves and maybe a few people. So I get that. But that's what I've said to them is I want them to have a facial. I want them to have the samples. Would they enjoy doing that? And you'd be surprised. I'm like, well, you have repair cleanser, right? No, I don't have any of that. I'm like, what? And I mean, we're talking real product. So this is really getting in. So I encourage you guys to dig in deep with your people, with your unit. And we've got time to do that. If you called 5 or 10 of your people, 5 in the morning this morning and 5 in the afternoon, that's 10 people a day. And now you can calculate how big your unit is to get through it all. And there's a lot of people I'm sure you talk to anyway. Okay. So we're diving into we're driving the crisis to make a choice. So we're choosing to make a choice, either a negative or a positive response. Okay. You either can let it get you. And if you're on this, coffee, then you know what? You're here and you're here for a reason because you want to be. Look at the people that aren't here. I want to encourage you guys. Unless each individual grants permission to StreamYard. Oh, okay. So, but you guys are singing it fine. You guys are getting it. And the cool thing is I can stream here and I can stream to YouTube as well if I wanted to. There's really, in my opinion, not a whole lot unless I'm doing some training that I wanted to repeat. You can download recordings from Facebook, but that takes internet and time and all of that. And if you stream it to YouTube, then it's right there. So we're driving the crisis to make a choice. Are you going to stay in a negative spot, or are you going to swim upstream? And I have to say, anybody else with me? I feel like I've been, bringing the coffee. Yes. Okay. I feel like I've been swimming upstream. Okay. My nails are gone. My lashes are getting thin. My hair is dark. I mean, y'all with me? Anybody else feeling me? Okay. We see all the comments fine and all is good. It just helps us to know who is making comments. Well, I'm seeing here Facebook user, that's Heather. And then I guess Terry's a Facebook user too. It doesn't show her there. So I don't know why that is, if they came in a different way. But, we'll get better with this as time goes by. Secondly, a crisis reveals who the real leaders are. Okay, how we lead, leaders are problem solvers. They're figuring it out. And, there used to be a show called, what was it called? Who Are You, or something like that. Or To Tell the Truth. It's an old show, but I remember vaguely in my mind that they would try to be a different person. The one person was a real person and two other people tried to be the person. And would the real Tom Jones please stand up? Well, right now the real leaders are stepping up. And so if I click on the link above. Oh, no, don't have me do that. I can hear Heather coming. Heather, mute or turn your phone down, baby. Okay. So will the real leader stand up? You're learning to lead differently right now. Crisis separates the pretenders from the players. That is powerful. Number 3, it tests our leadership. A crisis tests a leader's confidence. I mean, I thought, oh my goodness, there she is, baby girl. Thank you, my sweetie. Thank you. Everyone, thank Heather for bringing coffee to our meeting without a fly. Yay. What, honey? So go again. Heather said, so go again. So we were testing our confidence. I mean, when this all started out, I thought, oh my gosh, did anybody else oh my gosh with me? Of course you did. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? How is this going to affect us? Wow, wow, wow. And I'm pleasantly pleased. And I hope that you are too. Okay. A crisis tests a leader's confidence. We are in continual change all the time. Leaders shifting, we need to be agile and adaptable. So normally when you have a game like a football game or any game, sorry, my dog's coughing, pray for her. I think it's allergies. You have a pregame plan, but then there's a halftime plan. And I feel like that's where we're kind of at. Okay, what's working, what's not? I think in another week and definitely 2 weeks, we're going to have this so figured out. Now, some of you already got it figured out. Donna, she is nailing this. Mary Beth, nailing it. And so many people are. Mary Beth. Hey, I bought the nails that you just press on. I got those at Target. I went in there with my mask and gloves the other day. I'll have to show you guys that picture of me. It's pretty. Anyway, okay. You don't motivate through a crisis. We lead through a crisis. So if we're just trying to go email and text and yay, that's not going to move our people. We really need to let them know that we care, that we love them. Okay. Day by day, we have to walk with our people. Crisis leaders understand content. They understand awareness, anticipation, and agility. Okay. So our path of our habits are blocked because we're reading Atomic Habits, right? Many of us are. Atomic Habits and What's Normal. Okay. You get up, you get your Bible, you get your coffee, you get, your stacking. I hope you guys are doing those habit stacking. I mean, that book is so good and it really helps you understand how habits are formed, what you need to get rid of old habits and new habits. And it's so good, so good, so good. So, we're taking the detour. So our road is blocked of our normal. I mean, I can't tell you the one last Zoom that I did last week or whatever we want to call the event we did on Glamour. I was like, I wanted to get into the group and say, I want to go on people's faces. This has been so uncomfortable for many of us. But you know what? We've just got to be that leader and get through it and get to the result. And my biggest result is to show people how to have fun in this situation, and about done with the book. Of course you are, Mary Beth. Sorry, I keep interrupting our broadcast to read the comments, but I love to communicate with you guys. Okay, so we must sense and have intuition. What's working, what's not. I love this analogy of a puzzle. What happens when we put a puzzle together? We dump it out on the table, and do we start putting it together? No, we look at it and we keep looking at the picture. Okay, what's the next piece? Oh, this must fit there. And you might go, this piece looks like it's here. Oh, that's a corner that goes there, right? And so right now we don't have a picture. We're creating the picture and we're going on faith. We're putting it all together piece by piece. So this this describes life in good times, that we can see the picture. But a crisis is when we can't see the full picture, but we're working through it. So we've got to begin, and we've started to do that piece by piece. Some of you may be late to the game. I hope you're not, but it's never too late to get involved. I love this. Fear makes a crisis more severe. I don't love it, but it's a powerful statement. So if we're living in fear, it's just ramping it up. And I know Heather told me about a couple people she talked to, and they're like, oh my gosh. I mean, they were just so dramatic through it all. And so we can use this as our platform to jump higher. And, we're recruiting people now that we would not have recruited before. So really look at your growth of your organization. The promotions are out there for you for growing your organization. We are in a dysfunctional culture. We live in one. And a lot of people say, what would be the values of today? I want to be accepted. I want to be comfortable. If you want to be comfortable right now, you're in trouble, right? We all want comfort, but comfort is the enemy of success. It's the enemy of achievement. People want to control. Well, you don't have control right now. People want to be entertained. All that's gone out. That's why one of the reasons we're here, because if we go to the beach house, we've got the house and the little back porch, but we have so much more that we can get accomplished here in this house, preparing to sell the house and Heather moving and all that. But B, there's so much more to love and enjoy here than necessarily at the beach house, because they closed the beaches and all of that. So you can't do anything. We can't go out to the restaurants that we want to. Entitlement, well, that's gone. Freedom, if you're freedom and choices, well, we've got the freedom to shift and do something different. And happiness, we create our own happiness. Solid values are in attitude, in courage, responsibility, commitment, integrity, humility, hope, gratitude, kindness, perseverance, and teamwork. Okay. If asked the question, when is the biggest life lesson you've ever learned? Most people, if not all people, would answer a lowest rock bottom time. A quote that I wrote down, rock bottom, because the solid foundation on which rock bottom is the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. Well, this could be one of our rock bottoms. It doesn't have to be, but it certainly is one of the biggest challenges in our life that any of us have faced. We need to be an asset and not a liability. Okay. We want our positive ways of our integrity, our positivity, our gratefulness. Those will be our assets. Do the right thing and face the fear. Okay. What's your fear factor? I want to ask you that right now. What's your fear factor? Do you have any? And if so, I think everybody has fear. If not, the questions of when will this be over? How long is it going to take? There's so much uncertainty right now, but we can create our certainty in our pink world and, in that consistency. Okay. People lead for two reasons. They lead because of the reward, and they lead because of the responsibility that they have to their people. And maybe you do it for both. I hope you do it for both. But remember the phrase, who can I make the biggest impact for today? Who can I bless today? Be a leader that puts their people first. Communicate effectively. Crisis leadership is creative leadership. Man, that is what we're doing, right? Any great ideas about anything different that you're doing, put it in our Boxer group, post it up here right now. things that are really working. I had to pick Donna's brain through the process of what worked, what didn't. Zoom, not Zoom. I think Zoom's great when you're going to do a small skincare class or have a conversation with us here. But I wanted to, really map this out a little bit. Okay, I have to do something here. Oh yeah, here, watch this. Ding, ding. There, I got that. And I can also do this. Let's see, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I got to do this and do that. Watch. And then show it. See, I did all these fun things. I wanted to do more recognition. So these are the cool, fun things that you can do right from the screen. So I love that. And then I can go back to comments. I can go to banners. I can do this one. See, look at that. Love it. Coffee and hustle. All right. It's a joy. Can you tell? Crisis leadership, creative leadership. Good fears cause me to prepare. Bad fears cause me to avoid. And I just want to applaud you guys for digging in and doing it. But maybe there's some of those directors that are just like, I haven't done it. I've jumped on everybody else's. So learn it. If I can learn it, anybody can. Chuck Swindoll said, we are all faced with a series of oppositions, but wait a minute. I can't read my writing. Yeah, we are all faced with a series of oppositions, but they are brilliantly disguised as brilliant opportunities. Okay, so we're growing as leaders through this. It's allowing us to have more time to communicate with our people. What are good things are going to come out of this? We already see good things that have come out of this, haven't we? I mean, I'm so excited about what we've been able to do. So awesome. Fear hides possibilities. So are we fertilizing the weeds? Or are we pulling the weeds out and putting new weeds, putting new flowers in, but if somebody was fertilizing their weeds, you'd be like, what are you doing? They just need to come out. And so that's what bad thoughts do. What would I do? I said this earlier. What would you do if you had more time? What should you do if you have more time? So those are questions to ask yourself. Are you making your time? Are you making and managing your time for best use? Okay, we have to get through the problem to get to the opportunity. And that's what we're doing. We are swimming upstream together. And I'm so glad and so blessed that I get to do it with you guys. We're embracing technology. We're being able to do something that's very different and scheduling your appointments. You're saving a ton of money as well. You're not having to go drive places. And, it all has its pros and its cons, because I love to hug on people and love on people. Okay, so since we're going through this together, what lessons are we learning along the way? So what have we embraced? What have we learned? I know I have learned so much, maybe learn more than I wanted to, but I'm so glad that I learned it. And I'm so glad that I get to do it with you guys. So yes, are you ready to hustle? Are you ready to, greet the day and these next 3 weeks of this month to make them amazing? Have you set a goal? Guys, I think sometimes we just go through the motions and go, okay, my unit will do what my unit does. What's your monthly goal? Is it 10 new people and 10,000 or more at minimum? And many of you having 10 new people is going to put you into that 16, the 20, 30,000 level by having those 10 new people. So really look at those numbers, and are you tracking them to strategize? So that's what the interviews are all about. My challenge to you would be sharing and talking with 30 people, not just 30 people listened to the recording and gave a Google Doc back. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about live share conversations. I love the videos to be a layer for you, but I want you to be talking to people. So how many of those are you fitting in your day? You have a more flexible schedule than you've ever had, but there can also be so many more interruptions. But I think we're getting those kinks out now. I'm super excited about what we're doing together and what we're making happen. So any things that we could utilize that would help. I upgraded I guess it's my Google Drive for all of this yesterday, so that now the directors can get their list of people directly to them. And there's some other features that we're exploring as well, because I know it was more than that. But it's supposed to come through really really clean and really easy. But I just want to take the time to just say, I appreciate you guys for doing difficult things in a difficult time, things that make you uncomfortable, that you're making this happen regardless. Through the life challenges, some of you have, a lot of us have parents that are older, so you have to take care of them. I know Dawn Kobe is dealing with, Jim's parents, and Erin with her parents, and Terry looks after our dad, who's pretty reliable, but he's still there, and maybe you've been sick yourself, and it's just been challenging. And so I just want to applaud you guys for all of that, and just tell you how much I appreciate you, how much I love you, and how proud I am, to be your national, and that we get to do this together. So I think we can have some huge exponential growth. I want you to keep our DIQ. I think we have one right now, and she's in her 4th and final month. And that's Nikki Kelly with Jen. Please keep her in your prayers, because, that can really, they already get messed with their head stuff. But, if she can wrap up DIQ, and people can go on Target Cars, and you've seen the success stories. And obviously those people probably have large networks that they plugged into to move really quickly. But there are people out there right now that aren't happy with the situation, that they wish they could control it more. Their hours have been cut back, whatever the reason, and that they could say yes to this opportunity and be a part and jump on the wagon to what we're doing. So again, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here this morning. And I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Guest top director Tina France, who's creative. I can't wait to hear. She's going to share her story with us. She's going to share her thoughts and ideas in this crazy time. So we will look forward to seeing you back here on, they can watch it on our area Facebook, or they can come on the link. Well, I guess the link that I sent, I did YouTube and Facebook, I think, for tonight, but they can just jump on our Facebook. So I know we're all learning together. So I love you guys. Are there any questions or comments before I end the broadcast for this morning? Yes, Donna, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. I love that. I love that. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. All right. Well, enjoy your coffee, everyone, and get out there. Well, stay in, I should say. Stay in there and get out there through our computers, through our technology. And thank God for that technology. I mean, if this happened 20 years ago, we couldn't have done all this. So I appreciate it. So hi, Bethany. How are you? I'm so glad you're on. So glad you guys are here this morning. All right. Have an amazing day. And remember, box me. I want to hear from you. All right. Love you all. Bye, everybody.